Okay, today's video, I'm putting a guitar together. I had one of those Squier minis. I had it painted, so I've got the old parts sitting here, and I'm just going to throw this together. So help me out. Here we go. So doing my inventory, I've got the pickguard. And it looks like it's got pretty good pickups in it where, you know, you've got the two magnets on each side. So these are, you know, I guess they're pretty good. You see a lot of those in the Made in Mexico stuff. This is definitely not Mexico though. There's my bridge right there. And here is my little Squier mini neck. This guitar was in such rough condition that, you know, it was black and it was all beat up, and I gave it to my painter, and he does it for fun as a hobby. And he brought this thing back to me, which is super cool. So, you know, talk about polishing a turd. Look what he did to this thing. He made this thing epic, you know, so I'll put it together. Who knows? It's definitely one of a kind. Looks like we've got some screws here, and we've got the back plate, and here's the input jack and all that. So really, actually the neck is in the worst condition, but you know what the hell, it's all here. Let's just put it together. Okay, let's see it here now. Can't forget the ground wire. Okay, so just push this down in there and just let these little ground wires kind of hang out here. And then we'll throw that on there like that. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. How many screws does it take? 4? Looks like there's 5. I'm missing one. Alright, so let's just see if I can screw a couple of these down in here. We don't want to scratch it. It's so beautiful. It really is a good, really nice finish. I have a friend, and he paints guitars. And so, you know, I do a lot of those garbage to glitter videos where I get a guitar and it's garbage, and he paints it for me and he puts a ton of glitter. Most of my videos though, they're BC Rich guitars that I do that to. And this guitar, actually that could have been in the same series of garbage to glitter where we just really fix up a beat up used guitar that basically has no value. And you know, honestly, I'll be honest, I don't make any money at fixing up guitars like this. I do it out of love, because this is only going to be $100 guitar. Maybe, yeah, I might be able to squeak $150 out of it, because it's got a cool paint job. And I do this work on these things just because I love doing this. Got a strap button that goes in here. Okay. So we've got a couple wires stripped up there. Let me do the same to here. I'm already doing it. I'm laying this on that beautiful paint job. Gonna destroy it. Let's do something like this. There we go. Everybody in YouTube world freaks out. They're like, oh my God. He sat that on that new paint job. He's gonna scratch it. Doesn't this guy know how to do anything? And although I love comments Everybody, please leave me a comment. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me you love the channel. Tell me you hate the channel. Whatever you guys want to do. I'm down for it. Okay, I'll turn my soldering iron on. Let that thing warm up. We'll hook this up to it. We'll test it out. See if it's going to work. Okay, I'm going to, before I solder these, I'm just going to test it out by twisting the wires. Okay, shouldn't be too hard to figure this out, if it's going to work or not. Okay, turn my amp on. I'm not hearing anything. There we go. Uh-oh. We got a dead one. Oh, there it goes. It's just this, this 5-way needs cleaned out a little bit. Okay. Let's do some soldering. Okay guys, today's strings are Power Slinky 11 through 48. I'm going with a heavier gauge because it's a very short scale, and so there'll be a little bit more firmness to them. 9-gauge strings on this would just be flubbing around. What I do here is I put a little bend in the string like that because this is a top loader. And you gotta kind of put it through here and then get it to shimmy up through the saddle like that. And sometimes that gets to be a little tricky. Now this guitar has really bad, kind of crappy tuners on it. Hopefully they will be functioning properly. The nut still looks good. Oh, the string height is super high, but then we'll super duper high. You know, we probably should maybe shim this neck real quick. Just by looking at that string height already. Before we get all the strings on, let's go ahead and we will put a big fat shim in the neck. Okay, let's see if we can put a shim in the neck. Okay, so I have a business card and I actually folded it over because I need something pretty freaking big in this one. And now let's tighten those up. Okay, easy there. Good. Okay, and then again, I always take a Phillips screwdriver and try to snug these babies down real tight. That one doesn't seem to do any snugging. That one's not going in anywhere. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull this one back out. Oh, it's cracked right there. Okay, and then I am just going to take giant toothpicks, and we're just going to see how far down that goes. Okay, it goes down a good long ways, so I'm going to glue it down in there to give this screw something to bite into. And I think I'll cut it off about right there. Then I'm just going to shove it down in there. So, there we go. And then, after that dries, that'll give that neck bolt something to really grab onto. Okay, so now you can see that our string height is really super high, but it's better. So I'll be able to adjust that down here at the saddles. And hopefully, this will make a fun little guitar for somebody. Yeah, you gotta kind of bend the string so that you can snake it up through the saddle. There it goes. Oh, I'm getting good at it.
I want to be a yo-yo man, he cried. Make me a yo-yo man. But the yo-yo master did not answer. He just kept on yoing.
All right, so let's just tune it up. So actually the worst part of this guitar now is the condition of the neck back here that's scratched up. And the tuners. These tuners are crappy. But they are functioning, even though it's really stiff. So this could have been one of those, you know, we could have made a video on this little guitar where, you know, you turn the worst little piece of junk guitar into something super fun. We could have changed the tuners out on it and put something really good tuners on there. We probably could have changed the bridge so that we had a string through and then drilled through the body. Probably could have done that. And it could have been, you know, we could have made one of those little videos about, I put $500 of parts into a, you know, a cheap Squier. Give me something to do today. Between customers coming in, I'll go help a customer, and when the whole shop is empty, then I'll come back here and I'll work on this thing. I did 2 other restrings today for some other customers, and then I kind of worked on this for the rest of the day. Fun little playing guitar. All these short scale guitars are a lot of fun. And if you put a set of 9-gauge strings strings on this. The strings feel really, really flimsy, and so you want at least to put 11 gauge on a little Squier Mini. But here it is, guys, the Squier Mini, made in Indonesia. It's got a custom, what do I call this, a lizard, custom lizard crackle 2-color, and it looks kind of like an alligator. You're just hearing it through my little practice amp that I have under my repair bed. That's all I'm playing. So there you guys have it. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Thank you guys for helping me get through another day, giving me something to do by making some video content. And everybody have a great day. Go buy a guitar.